I can't stop talking about this. I can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop looking into this. Nightmare troubles my heart, troubles my mind. Shook the foundation of my soul, my soul, my soul. How can this be? This white world lies. How can this be? This white world lies everywhere, every place, every day, everywhere you go. Lies, lighting all, lies, carries all, lies, breathed into all. Why? Oh, but why? Why? Oh, but why? Why? Oh, but why? There's a war against humanity. There's a war against humanity. There's a war against humanity. The Christian says Messiah died on Friday. Lies. The Christian says Messiah raised on Sunday. Lies. Islam said the Most High have no soul. Lies. Quran says Judas goes to the cross. Lies. The civil ruler says they can bring the world peace like it. The Christian says, oh, Sunday is the day of rest. Lies again. Islam said, Friday is the day of eternal rest. Lies, lies, lies everywhere. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Lies everywhere. Lies, lies. Oh, Pierre Santa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. From Friday to Sunday, no 3 days. From Friday, yeah, to Sunday, no 3 nights, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no 3 days, hello, no 3 nights, hello, no 3 days, yeah, yeah. This is a war against humanity. Truth, you know you are all I need. You know you are all I need. You are the one I'm in need of. Oh, come to my rescue. Just come, oh, to my aid. Oh, come and walk me through. Please come, come, come. Lies that declare war against humanity. Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa. Truth, come to my rescue. Come to my rescue. Come, come, come. This a war against humanity. Everything lies. Everything lies. Greetings, greetings, greetings from Abba Yahuwah to every one of us. I mean, the people of the book in the four corners of the earth. Also to the chosen Gentiles, if you have been grafted into the good olive tree. Romans 11. Greetings to every one of us from Abba Yahuwah. Hope we are all doing great. If so, Let his name be praised, worship, love. As Psalm 150 have the answer for you and me. And the criteria is said, let everything that has breath praise ye Yahuwah. That is the criteria. Do you have the breath in your nostrils? Therefore, you ought to praise her. Yes, is the criteria, or a call rather for praise. Since you have breath, it is a call, ringy bear, ringy sand, to praise him. Hallelujah. Today we have a very sensitive topic, but still we need to talk about it. Still we need to, address it. Okay? Still we need to expose it. That's it. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We are here again. I'm just running up and down. Oh, my Father. Yes, we goes back to the beginning. Okay? We stuck in the center, and we also move forward to the future. That is how it works in the beginning. Let's go back again. All right, now, family, I'm so excited today. Dealing into the secret of this sentence. It gets me so excited, because you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. In order for you to be delivered from the bondage of serpent, you only need to know the truth. Not to cast and not to bend, for deliverance is taught. Deliverance is what? Taught. Only to know the truth. Okay, so in order for the truth to set you free, which means you are being enslaved by a wicked lies. Revelation 12 verses 9 said, that red dragon, the red dragon, that old serpent who deceiveth the whole world. So are you in this planet? No, yet that you are you are a victim of his deception. We all burns in passion for something, okay? Yes. In like manner, serpent, devil, all of them, they also burns in passion. What is their passion? Only to lie. Just to tell a lie and to make you believe feeble. All right, now let us begin to dig into the mysteries or message of today, even though it's not friendly. But still, we don't look at Isaac. We still dig into the truth. It's very sensitive, but we still need to do it. All right, are you ready, somebody? Let's get started. In the four corners of the earth, in every organization, gathering, groups, there are always 8% of the people of the book. That was what Abayewa said. He's going to gather us all from the four winds of the earth, or of the heaven. From the four winds, where he has already scattered us. All right. So, in every single gathering, whether in the Christendom, our 8% is over there in Christianity, civil ruler, paganism, whatever. So, they are the reason we are concerned about them. They are the reason, okay, of this segment. So right now we give it eye to YAHUAH family in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled For You and Me by Abba Yahuwah. Why Christians said their Jesus died on Friday and raised on Sunday. Why? Oh, why? But why? Oh, and lies everywhere. There lies everywhere. But why? This is a war against humanity. Revelation 12:9. That old serpent said the red dragon deceiveth the whole world. That old serpent. All right now. So what is the criteria, or what is the signs of the coming of the biblical Messiah? Number one, great deception. Okay, great deception. That was the sign he gave. Be careful that no man deceive you. Right now, why? Why should a Christian say that Jesus died on a Friday, rose or raised on Sunday? Why? So let's begin to dig into why Friday and why Sunday resurrection. So let's start the journey right from here. Matthew chapter 16, 30, I think to 90 or so. But I'm going to be jumping over. Or should I? Okay, let me start. When Yahushua came into the coast of the Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the son of man, am? Listen now listen to the view of all, or the idea of all, or what do they know about him? They knew him not. Listen, 14. And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist. Wrong, lie. Some said Eliyahu, lie. Others said Yeremiyahu, lie. Or one of the prophets, lie. Everywhere. Christianity never knew the biblical Messiah. They only took the character, some, not all, some of the biblical Messiah character and masked it up with paganism. Everything this group, is keeping. You can't find it in the royal law, not at all, except they want to twist it. But if you study, you will know they are a liar. And Islam said there is nothing as cross at all. Islam calls him prophet, law again. Christianity said is Jesus, law again. Do you see different names? From this, these are blasphemy names. Some say you are Eliyahu. No, you are not. He is not. He is almighty in flesh. They don't know him. They don't know him. Only for them to make noise everywhere. Look at it. He just called the call. What is people talking about? Who do they say I am? His son said, you are John the Baptist. No, it is no. That is mere office. He is almighty. And so also said Elijah, Eliyahu. No, that is just a mere man born in sin. How can it be a man born in sin? In a natural way. When man and woman bang that and do that thing, that is how they came. They are just a mere man. Wrong view. Exactly, we are seeing that wicked glory today. Others say Jeremiah, that is not true. Lie. Others say one of the prophets, he is almighty in flesh. They couldn't get it. Exactly today, the spirit is still hovering everywhere. 15. He saith unto them, but whom say ye that I am? You, the people of the book, you, my body, my soul. Who do you say I am? Listen now, my brother. And Simeon Peter answered and said, thou art the Messiah. What is Messiah? Messiah, meaning the anointed one. You are the chosen. Every other one that has been coming unto us, they are false. You are the one prophesied, the anointed one. The son, listen, not yet though. The son of the living Yahuwah. Did you get that? Yahushua said, I and my father, we are one. He caught it like I do. I know who is my Messiah. I knew him too well. You can't tell me my father. You can't show me my father. No. You have been giving me a wrong view, a wrong identity about my own father. Now I know who is my father. It is. He is called Yahuwah, meaning I am that I am. Is not God. God is not a name. It's just an office. 17. Listen. And Yehoshua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simeon, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. Did you see where the vision came from? Did you see where he got the revelation? Peter, you did not just get this by what is flesh? Sin. And what is blood? Sin. Man cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahuwah. Flesh and blood can't inherit the kingdom of heaven. Sin and sin. And sin did not reveal. If for you to say Jesus is the Messiah, sin revealed Jesus to you. Is the man of sin. Flesh and blood, they are sin. You can't inherit the kingdom of Yahuwah. Keep giving a curly pork over there. We are moving forward, okay? Now, when we get the vision, the keys of the kingdom of heaven will now released unto us. Okay? And you're going to see that now Abba Yahuwah is going to prove that unto you. That when you get the real thing of Abba Yahuwah, it will do a notable wonders through you. All right, now, you see now. So this mystery I'm about to dig into, Jesus is not revealed it unto me because he's a man of sin. Neither Islam, neither Christian, wow, what to throw out. This vision came from above. Why do Jesus die on Friday? Even though you can't get 3 days and 3 nights. But people, almost 3 billion. In fact, the whole world is celebrating Jesus' birthday. Even though you can't get 3 days from your bad Friday way down to your Sunday early morning resurrection, you can't get it, but you still keep it. From year to year, You are still pushing it as a doctrine. You are still infusing it of people. Precisely the people of the book to keep celebrating and eating pork. Now let's dig into it, this mystery. You see, it is being revealed unto me by Abba Yahuwah, not by flesh and blood. Why Friday and why Sunday? So right now, what is key? Simply means authority. Authority to unlock and to lock. So what I open, no one. Revelation 3. When if I also close, no one is the authority. Do you have the right authority? Or you are using the authority of the beast, mask it up with the biblical Messiah character, the end shall tell. The end is already awaiting you in Matthew chapter 7, 21 to 23. That's it. I gave you the link already. Now, the only one messianic sign you can find that in Matthew chapter 12, 38 to 40. 3 days and 3 now, which is 72 hours. Jonah chapter 2 verses, so you're going to find it over there. Matthew 27, 46, you will see at the 9th hour of the day, Messiah gave up the spirit. He died 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, now, so let's dig into it. I want to see why I tell you this vision being revealed unto me. So let's see why. And all four gospel, Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke, they all agree and said, early in the morning, first day of the week, that is what a Christian calls Sunday, okay? All the women, went to the tomb. Then now said, the angel now said, he is raising, past tense. He is raising. Even author of John said, very still early in the morning, when it was still dark, first day of the week, the women went to the sepulchre, and he wasn't there. And the angel said, he is raised. That is past tense. The Adonai of the Shabbat gave out the spirit. He died midst of the week, the one you call Wednesday, and he arose 3 o'clock in the Shabbat. He died 3 o'clock in the midst of the week, which is your Wednesday, and he arose on the Shabbat. That makes the consummation of eternal rest. He walked in Genesis 1, and he was the one also who rested and gave it out, Shabbat. All right, now, I'm not going to dig into that. I've done that. I want to dig into Friday and Sunday madness. All right, now, John, I want to break the code. Why? Christian, listen now. Here's the code. Are you ready for this? Now, if your antenna is very high, you're going to call the vision. Okay? And we're going to teach the word of Abba Yahuwah with 360-degree, undilutable, raw word of Abba Yahuwah. Undilutable. So get ready. I know the truth is hotter, than surgery. Listen. John chapter 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil. All right, now I want to read this through NIV because King James also break it in another form, but let me use NIV. Shabbat yesterday, the author of life has risen. We are just celebrating. It's past already. We are celebrating. Like me, I'm keeping the memory. Biblically, I cannot celebrate Passover, but I can keep the memory wherever I am. All right, now. So let's do it now. Read it now with NIV. Here I am. John chapter 8:44. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language. I love this. When he lies, native language. I just came here for this reason. Okay? Normally, I love reading King James. When he lies, not dead is the fully date here. Should I take it again? He said, you belong to your father. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of all liars. You see, this a liar is a father. This great liar, is a father, which means he simply has children. Who is this great liar now? Go to Revelation 12:9. He said, the great serpent, no. The red dragon, okay, that old serpent deceiveth the whole world. Who is the rest? Who is the great? That old serpent? It is Allah. Let me illustrate that. That old serpent. This is where he was being cursed. You see, serpent. Do you see how Allah is being written in Arabic? In fact, it's also in Quran. I think I wrote it. Quran 3, okay, yeah, 54. You can go and read it. Allah said is the greatest of all liars. Quran 8:30, Allah said is the best of all deceiver. Quran 7:9, Allah said he tell this lie even more than you Christians. Don't dare Allah. You see his name? You see the logo? It's a snake. You see the beheaded sword? Right now, Friday, why? So he said when he wants to lie, he will speak his native language. So let's break the code of his native language. His native language is on Friday. His native language is on Sunday. Allah is the red dragon, and the beast it is Jesus Christ from the gracious land. Jesus. You are being rebuked, Jesus and Allah, in Yahuwah's mighty name. I don't care how you feel. Okay, we speak the truth over here. Right now, listen, on Friday. Christianity said that Jesus died on Friday, and Islam said the day of eternal rest is on Friday. Did you caught a glimpse? Even before I release Hammer, did you get what they are saying over here? And this is their lie. When they want to lie, when Allah want to lie, when Jesus want to lie, because Jesus is the son of Allah, and they said Allah have no son. Okay, now no problem. And when Allah want to lie, he will enter his native language. And when Jesus wants to lie, he will enter his native language in code. Indeed, they died on Friday. Indeed, they are going to be resurrected on Sunday. Can we do that? I'm covered by the blood of Yahuwah. And no principalities and no power. And no tongue there rises up against me. Already be condemned through the blood of Yahuwah by the napier hand of his son right at the cross. I am the reason of the cross. He died for me. You are being rebuked, you wicked spirit of Allah. You are being rebuked, you wicked spirit of Jesus, through the powerful, mighty name of Abba Yahuwah, the fiery, mighty name of Abba Yahuwah. You are being dealt with. Now let's dig into it. I go by the commandment of Abba Yahuwah, and I go by the name of Abba Yahuwah. Listen now, people. Here I am, Daniel chapter 2, verses 43. I read, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with marry clay, and they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. Okay? They shall mingle themselves. Who is he speaking of? The image of the beast. The very one King Nebuchadnezzar saw in his vision. And Daniel the prophet, the believer, now unlocked that vision unto him. And he said, this is how they are going to do it. This fallen deity, they are all five in one body. He said they are going to mingle themselves and with the seed of men. And when do they start doing that mingling? And demon in conjunction with human, when did they start? They mingle themselves with the seed of men. And they mingle themselves with the seed of men right from Genesis 3. That is where the mingling started. Now, how did they mingle themselves with the seed of men? It was through sexual intercourse. Believe it or you leave that is going to be your own problem. Isn't my problem. Now, when you go to Genesis 6, you're going to find it out that all this folly deity, all this them Allah and Jesus and all, they now begin to went into women. And they now pick some for themselves. And they now have sexual intercourse with them. And the women now bring forth children called giant for them. Right in Genesis, they go in conjunction, sexual intercourse. That is why he said the earth. Abba Yahuwah said, the day you will eat that tree, you shall surely die. How can it be fruit? If someone just ate only fruit, Abba Yahuwah is not a wicked Abba to punish somebody because I just ate ordinary apple. Not at all. That eating, not they are talking about over there, it is sexual intercourse. Where you now go, how can someone eat fruit? And before you knew it, that fruit is going to bring about the seed of serpent, and that fruit is going to also bring about the seed of woman. Now, people, the seed of woman, it is Messiah. And the seed of serpent, it is human as well. That is not God teaching that has to do with genealogy. He said your seed is going to bite his ear, and while the seed of the woman, he will crush your head. He is speaking of genealogy. He is speaking of lineage. He is speaking of DNA of Abayewa and the DNA of the serpent. If it is just only fruit, why should Abayewa say, now woman, you're going to desire your husband? Why? Because she wants desire another man that is not her husband. And when you go to Genesis chapter 3, he said, when the woman saw the tree of the good, of knowledge of good and evil, and she not desire it. Abayewa reverse it in her sentences. I said, no way. You're going to desire your own husband, and your husband is going to rule over her. Why should her husband not rule over her? Yes, because another man first exercise authority of headship over her. Then Abayewa reverse it. Now, come on now. Why should Abayewa curse her? The woman reproductive organ, and now also curse serpent. What comes between the loins of a man? It is your genital. And I said that your genital, you're going to use it to crawl on the ground. And the woman, and your conception, I'm going to multiply your pain. What does that have to do with the reproductive organ if they only ate just fruit? Why is blood coming out from our vagina? Just because uncleanness enter in there. That is when they did that wickedness, and that is when they in conjunction or collaborate or be God themselves with the seed of men. And the royal law make it so clear. First Corinthians chapter 6 and verses 15. He said, anyone that join with a prostitute become one spirit with a prostitute, for he has already said, two shall become one. Sexual intercourse bound a man and a woman all together. And this is how they mingled. The very day they left their estate. Now, Revelation, Genesis is putting it in a very coded way. But if you have the spirit of Yahuwah, you will know what transpired over there. It is sexual intercourse. Now, when you also go to the Songs of Solomon chapter 2, and we now also see the woman also sat upon the tree, and we now also she was also eating something, and we now also see that apple was so sweet. What is she talking about? She was speaking of her husband Pinosa. Right now in the book of Enoch, chapter 7, he make it so clear. Enoch never speak at all in a koni. He reveal it. That is why the Christian do. The founder of Christendom said it is too violent. They don't want that book. And that was why they remove it from user, because that book exposes what really transpired in Genesis in the beginning. Only in the time of Moshe, Prophet Moshe, I want to speak codedly. But in the days of Anoka the seventh from Adam, he make it so broad, it was sexual intercourse. That is why women now begin to bring forth children called giant for the serpent. In fact, Genesis 3 tell it all. The seed of serpent and the seed of woman. And when did they happen? And what is Friday? And what is 6 days? It is the Friday. It is the 6th day of the week. The day they left their office, the day they left their estate, and now in conjunction, and now begin to take that lead that they will never be created for. That was the day they died, and that was the day they died, and that was the day Abayewa declared destruction and said, this one they are not coming back. They lose, and they lose already. Eternal, you can return back to heaven. That is where he now said you will crawl all the days of your life. This is Allah, the powerful mighty angel called seraphim. You can see that in Isaiah chapter 6. And what is seraphim? Simply mean that burning ones, the blessed ones, and that is plural. And when we now bring it down to singular, and what is it? Because the seraphs, simply meaning what? The fiery fly serpent. That old serpent, and we see it in the logo. It is Allah, and the beast is Jesus. And they did both this wickedness right in the beginning. That is where they joined with the work of disease, which is that Friday, and that is the day they die. And that is why Christianity said Jesus died on Friday, and that is why Allah said that on Friday is the day of eternal rest. And that is their native language. What is eternal rest? Eternal rest. When people die, they begin to put in their picture, rest in peace. No, there is no peace for the wicked. There is no rest. Rather, it's going to be eternal torment. This is their native language. They can't come up plainly. And this is their native language, people. And this same Friday, 6 days, we got about 6 in Islam and 1 in the Christianity. And he said this three, they are one body. Listen now. Now, of Muhammad, the founder of Islam, while he was when he was 6 years, he lost both father and mother. When the mother was pregnant of him, the father died mysteriously. So right now, when the mother also gave birth, now Muhammad was 6 years old. Then the mother also died mysteriously. Now became orphan at the age of 6 years. That is why he didn't go to school. Right now, Muhammad now grew up at the age, I think, 24. He now married a widow of 40 years old from the Catholicism. Actually, Catholicism from Islam. Now, what happened? Muhammad, in 54 years old man, who say Allah now want to go and review to a 54 years old man, a 6 years old child called baby Aisha. Muhammad was 54 years old. Allah now revealed unto Muhammad and said, this is your wife, a baby of 6 years again. Therefore, a old man of 54 years old now put on his wedding apparel and now want to go and marry a 6 years old child. Is in their blood. 6 that is 2 6. Now on Friday is another 6 days of the week. That is the day they said they have rest. That is a lie. That is the day they said they join with humanity. That humanity is going to help them to carry out their wickedness on earth. That is, according to them in their native language, yes, that could be the day they said they prevailed. That could be the day they said they conquer. In other words, it is the day they die second death. It is the day they die eternally. Right now, another 6. We got 3 already. Now, Muhammad has 7 children. He used his own hand to bury 6, another 6. He used his own hand to bury 6. Now left Fatima. Now, after Muhammad died at the age of 62, another 6. Now, after Muhammad has died at the age of 62, only in 6 months again, only one surviving child called Fatima also died. Also died. How many sisters? And they says they were also fight in their Christianity. And they said Jesus died on Friday. Friday actually is the 6th day, the very day they join with humanity. The following day, they mingle themselves with the work of day 6. That is why their number is 666. That is the mystery of Friday. The day they have sexual intercourse because they have their estate. This fact, Allah is the high-ranking angel, simply called seraphim. In the 7th heaven, that is where their estate is. They are the covering of Abayuwa. That is why I refer you to Isaiah chapter 6. When you get there, you're going to see they stood above Abayuwa. In other words, they are the true essence. They are fire. Now, Ezekiel chapter 1, you can also go and read it. You're going to see that Abayuwa is ablaze. Abayuwa is a fire. Altogether is a fire. That is pure energy. And these are the true essence of Abayuwa. But they rebelled. But they fall into lust. According to the book of Enoch chapter 7, you can read it all. Now, it said they fall into lust. They now desire a woman. Just as a mere man would desire a woman. When you also go to the book of Anuka chapter 15 and chapter 16, it tell it all. Just as Genesis chapter 6 said, the sons of God that fall in once. Now, when sexual intercourse, now that is where it all begins. The day that did it, that is the 6th day of the week, which means they're not done with the work of day 6, which is the number of man, which is the authority of man. Number 6, it is the number of man. When you go to Genesis chapter 1, you're going to find it over there. That is why they said Jesus died on Friday. That is why Allah said Friday is the day of his rest. It is a lie. They speaks in their native language. Let's obey the Sunday now. Now, Daniel chapter 8, verses 1 to 12, you're going to see it over there. The large horn and the little horn. Christianity is the large horn. They are in one body. Revelation 12 also make it so clear. They are the large horn. They are the large horn. They are the large horn. And Islam is the little horn. Simply means to say 1,000 years to go. Okay? So they are in one body. It said these two are in agreement. Okay? Revelation 31. I'm going to read that now. For a better understanding, quickly let me read here. Daniel chapter 8 verses 8. Therefore the he-goat was very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it came up four notable on this Antiochus Epiphanes, okay? Alexandra. When he died, so four of his generals, okay, now took his goat empire. So the empire we are now, it is simply the goat empire. Goat is really humanity, okay? The he goats, okay? And we also found this in Quran as well. Therefore, the goat was very strong, yeah. And when he was strong, the great horn was broken. That is Alexandra the Great, and for it came up four notable ones towards the four winds of heaven, and out of one of them came forth a little horn, which was exceedingly greater towards the south and towards the east and towards the pleasant land, and it was greater even to the host of heaven, and it came and it cast down some of the host of the stars to the ground of the stars to the ground and stopped upon them. That's correct. He he magnified himself even to the prince of he's gonna you see he magnified to the prince. It is Messiah himself. Okay, listen now. He magnified himself even to the prince of the host. And by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down, and as an host was given him against the daily sacrifice by reason of transgressions here, and cast down the truth. Who is the truth? It is the biblical Messiah. He cast the truth down to the ground, and it cast the truth down. It took away the daily. What is daily sacrifice? That is the true worship. Mark of the beast simply mean to pollute, okay, the governing system of Abaywa, and it said filthiness. Christianity is waging war against the cross. Islam is also doing the same likewise. So that is the mark of the beast, just to corrupt the real way of Abaywa and insert destruction into humanity and give feeble to humanity. Just like this nonsense they are saying. Friday is the day of rest. The other one says Sunday is the day of rest. Nonsense. So let's put some more. So from one of his generals, Alessandra, okay, another little one came. So this and there is called Antiochus. It's in the world history. So Antiochus will now have a large one and a little one. Okay, I think I don't know if I can illustrate that. All right, this is Alexandra, the goat empire. This after his own was broken himself, Alexandra therefore sprang out another four notable horns, and from one of them lithium came out. This is Christianity, this is Islam. This one we are almost here now. Islam is about to pick it up. That is the Sharia law. That is the Great World War. They are together in one body. They are doing this. They are together. All this three is broken. Only one empire to go. This is the goat empire that is ruling. Another goat is about to pick it up. The little horn. Okay. So Revelation 30, 15 to 17, you're going to see the mark of the beast there. Okay. The mark of the beast simply means to wage war against the royal law. To take away the daily sacrifice. Is Christianity not taking the daily sacrifices away? Why teaching us to be keeping Sunday, Christmas? This is the mark of the beast actually. Islam is the consumer. This is Christianity. All these three is gone. This is Christianity. You know, Islam is about to pick it up now. Islam is the last DVD, lies to play for the whole world to see. Here I am, Revelation 13:1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast, that is Jesus, okay, rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horn 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. Jesus is blasphemy, Allah is blasphemy. Now this beast came out from the sea. So what is water according to biblical terminology? Let's look into that. Revelation 71, listen now. And there came one of the 7 angels, which are the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Did you get that? Remember, the beast came out from another water, and here this whole of Babylon sat upon many water. Now let's go to 15 and know what that water is, where the other one also came out from. I read verses 15 now. And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Did you get that? Right now, that beast is coming out from one system and is going into another system. Christianity is where the large horn is coming out from. Let me make it clear. Jesus in Christianity is Jesus concealed, and Jesus is going to play a part in Islam. It is Jesus revealed. That is the mystery over there, because Jesus in Christianity died on Friday. Actually, they all died on Friday, because why? They conjoined with the work of the Friday, which is 6 days of the week. You will see that in Genesis chapter 1. Now, then I said Jesus resurrected on Sunday. We're going to play that out. You see now, this beast is coming out because he's hiding. It's concealed in the Christendom mystery, but in Islam, revealed. And you're going to see how horrible your Jesus is when it comes to Islam. Now, Christianity said Jesus resurrected on Sunday. Let us also dig into that. So what is Sunday? Now, first day of the week. You can't take Shabbat, you get 7 days. Now return back again, you get 8. Is the first and is the last. Is the first, and is the beginning. Everybody knows this. Come from Sunday to Sunday simply mean 8 days. And the first, that is the day they fell from glory. That is the day they were being cast out of heaven, because they are falling simply marks the beginning of time and season. Abba Yehovah live in eternal. Abba Yehovah don't live in time, season, and year. He live in eternal. Yeah, he said in heaven there is no night, no day. It is just like that, eternal. But when they fell, that now marks the beginning of time, which is first day of the week, the very one they call Sunday. It is the day they lost heaven. And they now also give it to another group of set of people where they are about to come out from now, which is Christianity, to commemorate it for them. That was why they call it the day of sun. The day Babylon used to worship sun. Come, let me tell you, Christianity is the second Babylon. Christianity is another gospel entirely. Christianity is another group entirely. They just took the Bible, their pagan word, and mask it up with their paganism. Right now, they are commemorating the day this holy deity lost heaven, the day they missed heaven, and the day that becomes, they start their own journey of eternity. Now, number 8, what does this symbolize? It simply symbolizes eternal. Now, when you go to Genesis 6, 7, and 8, and 9, how many people saved in the judgment of the whole world? It simply means where 8 numbers and meaning what? Eternal, new beginning, to beginning another state of it all. Now that was why Genesis 17, Abba Yehovah said unto Father Abraham, on the 8 days flesh needs to be cut off. It is the day to cut off flesh from this earth. It is the day to cast flesh into the eternal link of fire. And then I said Jesus resurrected that day. Actually, Jesus is going to resurrect everyone that has been dying and dying and dying, that couldn't make it up to heaven, being cast into the bottomless pit. There are more than trillions. We can't even count how many trillions there are. On the 8th day, and the new beginning, they're going to appear in the white judgment throne. That is the second resurrection. They're going to face judgment. That is the second resurrection. They're going to stand before the great king of it all, the terrible king of it all, and they begin to give account. That day, every one of us is going to see each other, whether you are from the bottomless pit or you make it to heaven. That is the day judgment is going to be inside. He said this judgment is going to last for 7 months. After that, he's going to throw them all into fire. Actually, Jesus raised on Sunday. Jesus is another gospel, it's another Messiah, it's another deity, it's another thing entirely. That's why they have their name, they have their day of rest, they have their feast, they have their calendar, whatever they are doing, you can find in the royal law. Yes, they resurrected on Sunday. It is second resurrection to face judgment, where they will be cast into the lake of fire. They fell first day of the week, and they're also going to fall another great folly. Again, first day of the week. Revelation 20, you can read from 10. Way down to 50, you're going to see the second resurrection. Or you can read all 20, the second resurrection. It is dreadful, where they will be all cast into the lake of fire. That is why they said Jesus raised on the Sunday. Even though they can't get 3 days and 3 nights, they knew what they are doing. They are speaking their own native language, just as John 8:44 says. Now, Matthew 25, verses 1 to 12, you can also read it. You're going to say the wise was having a lamb, and while the foolish virgin was also having a lamb. And Jesus fell, the Messiah of Christianity, the beast fell like lightning from heaven, is a lamb. Let's see what that is. Psalm 108, Psalm 190, verses 8. Oh, my Father. Okay, yeah, verses 108 says, The word of Yahweh is a light unto my feet, is a lamp unto my feet. So Christianity was having a lamp. They have it, which is the folly one. Okay, Luke 10:18, Messiah said, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. And Revelation again, Article 8, also said, the wormwood, the stars that fell from heaven, fell as a lamp, is being called wormwood. When it fall upon you, it's going to make your life bitter. This is the beast. This is the beast that fell and looked like light. And 2 Corinthians chapter, where I'm running out of time. 2 Corinthians chapter 11:13-15, it said, don't marvel, for Satan can mask up himself as an angel of light. This is how he fell. That is why they keep the day of sun. That is why they worship sun. They look up to sun. Now in Islam, what is the reward of Allah in heaven? It is sexual. When you blow off yourself, you have 72 virgin. Now here on earth, what is Allah reward? It is their right hand possession, meaning a sex slave. And now when you go to Quran chapter 4 verses 24, Allah said it is unlawful for you to touch a married woman. He said except that one that your right hand possesses. Now when the Islam Sharia law comes, you're going to be remembering all this message. Polyandry is going to be founded just as they did that polyandry right in Genesis 3, having sexual intercourse with married woman. We're going to find that Allah legalized polyandry in Quran chapter 4 verses 24. Now Allah heaven, does he exist? Where is their heaven? After they have converted the whole world to Islam. And they also say everywhere. They also said in their, you can type it on Google. They also said in their hadith that there's going to be, Muhammad said that there's going to be sexual market, that whenever you desire a man or a woman, you just go to the market and you just, pick anyone you like. Yes, that is the nature of Allah. Allah is sex perversion. Jesus is sex perversion. They did it with the work of the six. That is why the mark of the beast is found in 666. It is a governing system, it is a name, and in conjunction they mingle themselves with the work of the six. Just go on Google, type it, Allah reward in heaven. It is 72 verse. You're going to see a lot of bunch of Quran scripture. You will be even tired. Quran, Allah reward on earth. You're also going to see it is sex. Reward in heaven is sex. Reward here on earth is sex. You don't see Christians, pastor, how they are falling into sexual sin. They are sex perversion. Exactly what took place. Say what Ecclesiastic 1:9 said, what has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. For there is nothing new under this heaven. It is what took place in Genesis 3. They have sexual intercourse. They conjoin sexually with the work of the six. Yes, Revelation 8:10-11. You're going to find the star that fell from heaven, a great star. It is all this Allah and Jesus. Isaiah 14:12-15, we see it over there that Jesus, or the beast, is being called light. It's supposed to illuminate the world, but it fell from glory. John chapter 2, that was why the biblical Messiah begins his journey on a marriage. He didn't first of all do miracle to feed 5,000. No, rather he begins his journey on a wedding day, because marriage is being attacked right in Genesis 3. So he started his journey again right on marriage topic. Why? Because this folly deity, they pollute marriage. That is the mark of the beast. So that was how he begins his journey, also to fix it or make it all anew, also on marriage. John chapter 2, you can go and read it. That was where his first miracle is his son, being released. He did not do it for 5